What are y'all doing?
This box is real heavy.
I know, I'm sure it is. Y'all ducking them?
There's so many. Oh, you shouldn't have got that one. He had a cardinal on his Jeep. Oh.
You never know, it might be an Arizona Cardinal. No, it's Kentucky time. So about how many ducks do we have?
There's 250.
You guys interrupted Brent and I. We were up there like sweating profusely. So
you continue to do that, but walking now. I won't interrupt you.
I found 2 pair of shoes up at the clearance store.
What are they?
Those Air Force Ones that I was talking about.
Still there?
They were still there. And then they have a new pair of
like that little mountain thing.
black and white Air Force Ones that they're called the Ambush Air Force Ones.
I feel like a librarian. These just keep sliding down.
Oh, your glasses?
Yeah. I think I've got men's glasses. I'm pretty sure.
You've been ducked. I think y'all could use a few more ducks.
Hey, look at that tank. Look at that tank.
Oh, okay.
See?
You guys are all the way in, right? This one's eyes are still lit up. And while we're here, the latest victim of the mountain monster is going to be Brent. So I think Brent and Brittany's going to do the actual mountain monster, the swing, and then Keegan's going to do the launch with him.
I heard Keegan was doing all of them.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's what you said on the phone, didn't you? She's a fibber. Uh-oh. Duck down, duck down.
Look at Chucky right there.
Oh yeah, I see. These are some nice ones. Yeah. Chucky. 17.5. There you go, Brent. Could be yours. This is Stumper. The temperature is probably 93 or so degrees, but it feels like 103 today. I think we may have overdid it a little.
A lot of ducks.
A lot of ducks.
Got a duck for you guys. We saw the Jurassic Park and we had to come back.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Awesome Jeep.
Thank you.
Duck's here. Duck. Ah, boo! All right, guys, so we're here with Allison Parliament. She is the founder of Duck Jeep and also the first person to ever place a duck on a Jeep, which started this whole international craze. So thank you for taking the time for us, Allison.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So we just kind of wondered, what is it that, how did this start? Like what was the catalyst for this whole movement?
In 2020, when the borders closed, I drove up to Ontario in my 2018 JK Sahara. And while I was driving across the border, I stopped to get gas, and somebody saw my plates and realized I wasn't a Canadian citizen as far as they were concerned, and decided that they needed to tell me to go back to my own country. They put their hands on me and hurt me and scared me, and then, you know, I got away and got home and felt really uncomfortable with what had happened. And I didn't want people to feel the way I do, so rather than spread more hate, we decided, why don't we do something to make somebody laugh? I went and had bought a bag of ducks to torture my other half. And when I was walking out of the store, I saw a Jeep, and I had a bunch of permanent markers in my Jeep. So I was like, I wrote on the duck, and I put it on the Jeep. I said, hope you have a great day, nice Jeep. And in doing that, I got caught doing it because I am not stealthy in any capacity. And the gentleman that I ducked thought it was hysterical and told me we should put it on social media. So we did. And we hashtagged it Duck Jeep. And it's gone crazy.
Yeah, so I've noticed, so before, when I knew I was going to have the opportunity to talk to you, I started looking things up, and it looked like it took off right from the jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's amazing that to turn something that, you know, was obviously a traumatic experience for you into something that has spread the niceties around the planet now, right? Because from what I understand, there's people internationally that are part of the Duck Jeep movement, right?
We have 86 countries right now confirmed playing.
That's amazing.
So it's pretty cool.
So as far as we've noticed, and I'm sure people that watch this video noticed, that there are ducks for sale just about everywhere, right? But that was never your intention from the beginning, right? So from what I understand, you know, this was all kind of a nonprofit initiative to give back, but it's turned into something completely different.
It has. We're nonprofit, no profit, and we continue to be that way as we've agreed with Jeep to make sure we follow their rules, which is an amazing thing that they let us exist, and we have so much fun with it. We help educators get things for their classrooms, and we get to travel and meet a lot of wonderful people. And I have the help of a beautiful dealership down in Bartow, Florida, Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep. They actually just gifted me her. So this is the best, I think, birthday present I could ever ask for.
That's amazing. And I heard about this, and so we drove by, because y'all did this at the Red Roof, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and so we drove by yesterday trying to catch it. I think we were too early, but that's an amazing thing. Also, to touch base on what you just said, you know, Jeep not only has, you know, partnered with you or allowed you, but they also featured Duck Duck Jeep in the Rubicon release video, right?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that's amazing. So if somebody gives to Duck Duck Jeep or contributes in any way, and we'll put all that information in the link of this video, or in the description of this video rather. If somebody gives, what do those initiatives go towards?
We buy classroom pieces and parts like notebook, paper, crayons, pencils, clothing for students, things teachers may need to be able to teach, just depending on the situation with each educator. We go through a verification process, make sure they are who they say they are, and then we work on getting their items that they need for their kids.
So why education? Why was that something that was a focus for Duck Duck Jeep?
Because in 2020, when my mom was teaching down in Alabama, teachers were getting one wet wipe to last an entire day during COVID to clean their classrooms, and that was not okay.
Not acceptable.
So we decided, what can we do? And we started with COVID wipes, like wipes for the classroom with bleach or like Lysol, things like that, to help protect my mom and other teachers at her school, because my mom's a breast cancer survivor and doesn't have an immune system. So I wanted to make a difference for all educators as we could, and we've helped about 150 teachers in the last year. And before that, we've done about 700 teachers. So.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So teachers all across the country too,
all
right?
across the country and in Canada.
And if an educator needs that help, wants to get a hold of you guys, they can do it through the Facebook page?
They can do it through the Facebook page, or they can do it through duckduckoffroad.com.
Okay, perfect. And we'll put all that in the description as well. Well, Allison, it was a great pleasure. Thank you so much for taking this time to speak with us. And we'll see you in Townsend tomorrow, huh?
For sure.
All right, perfect. Thanks
Can't wait.
again.
Thank you.